Lots of places.
Come on, Sarah. Don't be afraid.
Tell
the viewers.
All right, we have 3 viewers on YouTube.
The viewers will tell us if you won't tell us.
And we have 4 viewers right now on Twitch. One of you screen cap and find out what she said. I want to know where her husband worked.
Let's say, if you don't tell us, Sarah, they'll tell us.
Pyramid scheme.
Yeah, it was something about a pyramid scheme.
George sex toy salesman? George sex toy salesman, you say?
It's a kind of pyramid scheme.
Sadly, I could see that.
I could see that too.
I couldn't. Have you met her husband? He'd be so squeamish. Yes. He wouldn't know how to start the conversation.
Dude, you are clearly underestimating him.
I think he could do the thing.
Yeah.
I think it would be awkward at first, but I think once he's broken through that space, he would be
really
fine.
All right. I guess we're gonna move on to Greasy Boy.
How's the Goblin doing this year in your year in review?
Yeah.
How are you feeling going into the new year?
Tell us about. You didn't hear. See, now you have to tell Rouge Holla because she wants to hear, Sarah. She wants to know what your husband used to do.
Yeah. Yeah, see?
Rouge Holla demands.
Or I was going to say, maybe tell her, yeah.
Oh, you're going to tell her in private message?
Let's make a trade for it. When her husband comes on, you'll share your husband's story.
Actually, Rouge Holla's husband is an extremely interesting man. He's like a chess mat.
That's what I want to hear about.
He's a chess master.
He's a chess man? Oh, okay.
Chess master.
Chess man. And I was like, does he have a big hairy chest? I'm like, that would be interesting.
He's actually, if we can just pour on Rouge Holla for a little bit, her husband is one of the few people have ever beaten me at chess. And he beat me hard. And like, I have played chess for a long time. And I thought I was good, but he was an actual chess master. Like, he has the whole thing about it and just wrecked me. I just absolutely wiped the floor with me. I was like, wow, that's a real chess player. And he's also extremely good at math. Actually, Rouge Holla's husband's an extremely intelligent man. But Greasy Boy, tell us about. Yeah. I mean, we could start. Like, do you want me to do what I've been doing the other two and go through what I think?
I'm actually curious about that too. Yeah,
I'm curious to hear.
It's like the one thing I'm good at is reading people. I should be a psychotherapist, but See, you're the hardest because I know you the least. Actually, if you think about it,
that's the sad part.
That is kind of sad.
I interacted with you a lot more than.
Are you going to let me finish talking, or are you going to interrupt?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, the Greasy Boy. What's the
so? The reason you're the hardest is not because I know who your character is because it's hard for me to identify what growth is for you because I don't know you that long. I don't know what you really struggled with, but I can tell from the beginning of what I know you is one thing that you always seem to struggle with is you have a problem with connection in some way. I don't know how deep it goes and I don't know why, but there's something with you and connection. And I found that especially when you play with us and when you start like play D&D with us. And as you slowly came onto the show, you would definitely talk once in a while, but I noticed you never really pour yourself because I didn't think you found a connection. You didn't know how to establish a connection that's outside of your family. Because I noticed that your family you're very protective of. You never really talk about him outside of the show.
Really good right now, though. Honestly,
that's what I'm getting to. That's what I'm getting to.
Sorry.
And so, if there's one thing I've noticed over the year, it's your ability to connect with the right things. Because if anyone wants to go back in the show, we were, Greasy Boy was bad with connection at the beginning. And so I'd say that was
a little shy once in a while, right? So
no, it's not shy. It's not shy. He was never shy. It's about establishing a meaningful connection. It's one thing I noticed that Greasy Boy was really hard pressed with doing.
I see you.
It's establishing a meaningful connection outside of his family, and the ones and you could tell when he had a meaningful connection because when he does, he is not flippant about it. You rarely hear him talk about his family or his sister in a very flippant way, a very airy way. He'll be happy about it, but you don't hear him. It's you can feel that connection when he talks about him, and it's something that I've noticed.
That's fair. I could
even his friends that we don't know too. The same thing.
I could 100% see. what you're saying?
Yeah.
What do you think, Greasy Boy? How do you feel?
I'm gonna be honest. I got lost halfway through that.
That does not surprise me.
I
in the slightest.
think that's a fucking lie because I think I know you a little better than that, and I think you got cut deep. But it's fine.
I genuinely got lost because people kept talking over you.
What?
I only interrupted once, please. All right. How do you feel? How do you when you look back at things? Year in review.
Me?
I mean, so far the year's not terrible.
Greasy Boy.
I mean, I'm in my own place now. So that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good start. What else?
I have a new job starting up soon.
That's cool.
That's exciting.
That's pretty awesome.
Thank you, Rujala.
Are
That's
you-
really nice of you.
Are you doing, like this new job? Tell us about it. Is it better than the last? Is it worse? Is it, are you
I'm
excited?
legally not allowed to say that, seeing as my old boss is in this call right now.
I don't care.
He's your old boss. It's all
I
good.
would say that's you are free to. This is the Villains Talk Show. You're free to use a platform to speak as you
Well,
wish.
higher pay, closer to home, all that good stuff. That's
Yeah,
really
man.
the only benefits.
That's completely understandable.
And as your
Cheaper
former
gas.
boss, I will tell you to take that job 10 times out of 10.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. If you
But-
need to grow where you can get supported, right?
Thank you for helping me over the year. Like,
Oh, yeah,
you've
no
been
worries.
working there since March, so you pretty much spent a better part of the whole year at my working at my place. So, thanks.
pretty much the whole year except for January, February.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
That's pretty
Actually,
awesome.
yeah.
See, that's good. That's a pretty good year. That's a good one thing of a year in review. And anything
Yeah.
you looking forward to in the future? Or any ideas you have to go forward? with?
Right now, the goal is to get a cat for this year.
Oh, really? Cool.
That's a good goal.
Yeah,
We had
That's-
two.
That is
yeah.
nice.
My roommate said no for those ones,
Aw, that's too bad.
Oh.
just because we didn't have the
Say-
stuff set up for it yet.
That's unfortunate. They could have. Yeah, they could have had a nice home.
I would have taken that
I
one
spent
cat.
a couple
Yes.
of days chasing cats around a restaurant, you know.
It might
It
have
took
also
me
been
all of
tough for them
5
to
minutes to
adjust
catch the
because
other
they
one.
would have it would have been tough probably for them to adjust too because it's like
It just came
Yeah.
right to me.
and they oh
Aw.
really well see missed opportunity perhaps but
Yeah, I would have taken that
Well,
one, and I
The good
and my
news is
roommate
there's a
can
place
say
right
too.
near you that's really great for finding cats. So
Yeah, the street.
yeah
I can just
Yeah.
pick one up
Yeah,
off the
just,
street. and
maybe
bring
that
it
should
home.
help you know that that maybe that's what you're
Big
supposed to do
brains,
is next you're supposed to go help a cat.
I like big brains. I cannot lie. Sorry, I didn't even read it, Rujala. I was
I didn't see that yet.
talking about Bear. She's like some big brains. She cannot lie because the other brother can't deny.
is there any particular type of cat you want to get, or you just want a cat?
Pretty much.
just a
I
cat.
Nice.
just want a cat.
That's fair.
Nice.
The gentleman, even though he's not here, is honestly a great cat owner. He has a really adorable cats and
Is he? Never mind.
You should meet my cats. They're pretty great.
he's not here to speak on his behalf.
That's
so
why I'm
I've
just not even going to touch that.
I'm just he's a great cat owner, and I think
His cat loves him to death.
yeah.
You know, if there's anything about the
Yeah.
elusive gentleman, I will say his cat loves him to death. And I mean, like,
Oh,
I don't mean that facetiously. Like, if he was here, he would tell you that cat loves him to death. When he leaves the house, that cat stays on his bed in one corner and only leaves to eat and go shit. Then goes back to that
I didn't.
corner.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
He told me about
That's-
that. Like, that cat loves him to death. Which is
That's huge.
Aw.
it's cute as hell, but it's like my
That
cat
means
will just.
that means he puts his heart out into
destroy
his
me.
cat, right?
Where is that?
That
I
honestly just
hear
means he
you. Where
puts
are
his-
you?
he puts his heart into his cat. You know that's just in my mind settles that too. Like he's a great cat owner. He cares so much for his cat.
Last I saw, your cat was on your bed.
My cat knows when I talk about her because
As opposed to C4, who's just sitting there. Where's my cat?
She
I can't
makes
find my cat.
She's making
I don't know where the
noises.
cat
She's in
is,
here
guys.
somewhere.
Where's I swear I know where my cat is. She's usually here. Where's my cat?
I should go find my cats.
Anyway,
Yeah, I was just opening the door to see if they were out.
I guess we can't do. I guess we can't do
Yeah.
Jeremy. Black cats
That's
appeal
okay.
to my gothic heart. Yeah, Black cats.
I used to have a black cat too. Her name was Sierra. She was my favorite
I have
cat with
two-
little
two
white
black
spot on her
cats and I have
nose
a
and a
cat.
little orange spot. Right
Yeah,
there.
Sarah's got 2 black cats. One's
She's
fuzzy
super
and one's
cute.
not, and they're both like the
Yeah.
biggest sluts for love.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable!
Cats are super
Legitimately,
awesome.
like,
Not my cat.
I have to lock them out of this room while we're streaming, or else they will literally sit like here and here and here all over me.
You know that
Yeah.
just
Will not
brings
be
in viewers.
consecutive.
Are you locking out
Yeah.
viewership? You know, no
Yes.
viewers love cats.
She doesn't want to embrace the
They
love.
really
Oh,
do.
man.
Fine, I'll go find a cat.
We just go
I'll go
buy.
find one.
We just
We're
go
just
buy
bugging
you more
Sarah.
cats.
We're just bugging you, Sarah.
Hey!
You don't have to. Bring it.
Oh, look
Don't-
who came to say
See,
hello.
as he speaks of the cats arrive.
She's just
Good news.
look at unhappy she is.
See,
Just
she wasn't going to show up until
so
you show up.
unhappy.
Yeah, and you did that to her.
My cat
job, John.
does not like people except me.
Good job, John.
So I guess while Sarah's getting her cat, thank you, Rujala, for what you said. That's really nice of you.
We should
I
appreciate
have
you.
that as well.
You guys are sisters. The more you guys talk, the more you guys are the same. So I guess I'll do
Say
my
the other thing
review.
I was going to say the other thing I wanted to add. I do want to hear what you say to that. I just want to say the other thing for me in my new direction. I also lost my job, so that also adds my new direction. I'm looking for a new job and figuring out where I want to go and what I want to do.
Didn't you quit your job?
I've lost a series of jobs in the past couple of years.
Okay.
In the year. But all of them have been for a various amount of purposeful reasons, or one over the another. This one, I lost my job because not enough hours and the province is limiting restaurant capacity.
Mhm,
So-
mhm.
That
so
sucks.
it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. But I have
People
been
say
smart enough
that.
to save up money. See, I want a pet, and I'm going to be honest.
I found a bag
I'm also
cat.
thinking about myself. I really do want to get a pet.
I like how
But I don't know if I can take care of a pet right now.
both their cats like sit on their laps and like do nothing. My cat just looks at me like I'm stop that. Get out of here. Staring at me like I'm the worst person in the world.
That's so funny.
Rouge Allah says to you, Insaniac, sending some positive juju for your path to present
Aw,
itself.
thank you so much. I'm hoping so.
I said that
We'll
horribly.
see where it goes. Honestly, what I would really like to get is I'd like to get like an owl, but like a little tiny
Those
like
are hard to get.
a
to
little
keep in
tiny-
houses.
Yeah, I've heard they're really tough, but I feel like what I'm hoping for is like a little tiny like little barn owl. People have had them,
Like
I've
a
seen them
peregrine,
before.
like a peregrine owl, or like a burrowing owl with little tiny
they're like
ones.
they're like burrowing kind of barn owl. It's hard to explain, but
Well,
yeah,
barn
they're really
owls are
tiny
like
house-
this. Or
They're
like
like mini burrowing owls. It's hard to explain.
there's
but yeah, they're
pygmy
very-
owls. There's like little
There's
tiny
definitely
pygmy owls.
little tiny owls that you can get that
Yeah, yeah.
like they seem really chill, and honestly I could
Pygmy
vibe
owls.
so much.
Look 'em
I
up.
could vibe so much with one of these owls, and I don't
Pygmy owls.
I don't know why, but I could see you like owning a pygmy pig.
I could see you. I could see you just
God,
ordering. I
totally.
could see you
Like a
ordering.
chicken.
I mean,
Like a
mini
pig. I could see you owning
I
a
could see
pig.
that too.
Oh my
I
god!
could
Get
see
a
that.
pig and make his name Officer.
Officer Bacon.
We still
No, just
Yeah.
Officer. It's
I'd call him Officer Bacon.
my pig's name is Officer.
He's Officer Bacon.
All right.
He's reporting for jam
Someone
duty
still
at
needs to get
breakfast.
for Terrence.
I
That
will,
would be the ultimate dad joke. I hope you know that if I become a dad, I will get this pig now because
Good.
you helped form this in my
You
mind.
better.
But the owl will come first, then the pig. he will be
Sounds like
he will
a
be
bad
Officer.
Kate's book.
He
That's
he
a
would be
really
Officer
bad
Bacon,
kid
and
story.
he would be Officer Bacon, and I would make all the breakfast jokes every time my pig showed up.
Secretly hates you because it knows.
Yep, every time.
Yeah, I could see that.
So I guess I'll do my urine review.
Yes.
Yeah, let's see how you
Holy
do. And
fuck.
we'll give our ideas and how we think.
Holy
you've done
shit.
too after you've finished.
So, things that changed in my life. Oh god, I guess I should start from the beginning. There was a lot this year. Fuck. I got a girl pregnant and she decided to not have the kid, so that was that was 3 months of my life. I'm starting a movie company with a bunch of guys who know what they're doing. If anyone wants to look it up, we're called White Light. We're gonna hopefully be posting a video here in a month or so. We just did shooting a couple weeks ago, so I'm editing this month. Me and another guy are starting a show called Not Made for Human Consumption. So look out for that.
Oh yeah, I think I remember hearing about.
It is an entire show that's just made not for humans, and that's all I can pretty much say about it. It's going to be out there.
I like it. I hope Insanieac will.
I got a therapist. So I started going to see a therapist for the first time in my life.
That's huge. A lot of people struggle with going to see a therapist. Honestly,
it was a huge. Yeah, it was hard.
But that's good. That's a good step, and
because like I had to deal with another I have a very addictive personality, and I got really addicted into, well, not too addicted, but I was getting really bad into gambling. So I had to pull out it. I pulled out of that, and I got my therapist, and I've been doing that for a while.
New directions, absolutely.
It kind of funny because me and one of my best friends, who was on the first episodes of this show, Justin, we started this movie company together, but he goes through bouts of depression, and so we started it and everything was going good, and he went through a downturn, and I didn't want to lose ground in what we were doing, so I did something I don't usually do, which is I just took the reins, and I started directing, and I started doing a bunch of stuff that I don't normally do, and so I've just been kind of paddling on my own as far as I can. Thank you, Rujala.
I do want to shout out to Rujala saying that. Yeah, finding a good therapist is a huge compliment.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a huge help. I gotta say, if
you need one, you should get one.
It's true. My sisters, who I love them a ton. We've done a lot this year together. They bought me a whole new goddamn bed.
Wow, that's awesome.
I know you guys can't see it, but I will do a video here to show it, because I will update. But I have a whole bunch of new equipment that I use for filming now and for recording.
Great.
I feel like I'm busy all the time, and I both hate it, but I'm starting to like it because things are finally getting done in my life. And so yeah, that's awesome. In terms of growth, it's hard for me. I've always been hard for me to look inward at my own growth, but I can always see it in other people. It's a lot easier for that. So
that's fair.
Yeah.
I measure my growth in things I've done.
I would say, in my opinion, just kind of in the way of just in the way of talk show stuff. From when we first started, you definitely were you felt a lot more like hot on the gun, kind of sometimes. Like you felt like you were ready to go a lot, or you're like, all right, let's do this. We can do the thing. We got the talk show. We're ready for this. And then now is, coming into it a bit more. It's more like, okay, well, we gotta check this. There's a little bit more going on here. It's this kind of setup, right? Oh, I forgot to check this last time. Well, is this working now? And it's just being aware of all this stuff, right? Because it's a lot more than it looks like right away. And honestly, for a lot of people who think that with YouTube and streaming, sometimes it can be a lot, and it seems like a lot at first. But once you get in a pattern of doing it, it's pretty easy. It's just being mindful of okay, well, I had this problem before. Oh, so what did I do last time to fix it? Is it going to work again? Is that a different is that the same problem I'm having, or is different? Because I'm going to be honest, that's the great part with having a gentleman here. He's a wonderful IT. I'm really bad at software problems in a certain sense, where if I'm trying to figure out if this button pressed in the wrong direction with the wrong setting in the wrong area triggers this to not react properly with the computer, it's a lot. Circuitry, you have to really be able to have a big mind of how the entire computer function, how the whole program works. And I'm going to be honest, I can't always do that. I'm hoping one day to learn a bit more about that, but the gentleman is
speaking of what you're saying,
the star of that.
Just to throw it out there, because I thank you and appreciate all of that. Greasy Boy just brought it to my attention that the YouTube is labeled wrong. It's labeled under 2 Sundays. So
Yeah.
For those who have been paying attention, you're probably aware that the topic as it is kind of set up, which is the good thing that it's the good thing that we do this.
saying all this good shit about me, and I fucked it up.
We have new directions, and this is something that's to learn. This is another new direction. YouTube is something that we are recently learning on as a platform. So for those who are on YouTube with us, we appreciate you standing by with our technical difficulties and learning with us as we figure out how to best come to you as a content provider and reach you in a way that actually is the way that we're presenting ourselves. But it happens. You know, we're gonna make mistakes, and we love you guys all for standing by with us and how it happens, and you know. Ruhala and all the wonderful viewers who come in to make themselves known to us is amazing. If you, we say this every time, and I will always repeat it. If you want to be on the talk show, you want to be a part of the talk show in any way, you want to be here, you want to be part of us. Make yourself known.
I think we're gonna make Rouge
have you on.
We're gonna make Rouge a mod. I think that's happening at the end of today's show.
You know, and
I think
this is what this shows too. Absolutely.
I think she's earned mod status.
You become such a wonderful supporter of us, and you just show us how much you're supporting. Man, this is so great having a person here that can tell us about these things that we might have missed, and you know, because we're not perfect. That's the best part I think I like about Twitch the most, is that it helps build a community, and everyone can be partaking in some weird way or another, if it's a small bit, to just, you know, letting us know that we're having sound difficulties. That's awesome. That's super helpful.
So let's
it would be nice to know there's no sound, you know, before we get 20 minutes in.
Exactly. But, you know, exactly. It helps us figure that out earlier than later.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Rujala will be
Might
back
be
anytime. We could bring her back on for Sex Ed Part 2.
Absolutely.
Electric Dildo Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly. See, I'm 100% down for the
Here's the reason
Boogaloo.
why my parents still don't know the name of this talk show.
Sometimes that's what you need, is just a little Boogaloo to break through.
Yet they know you do one now. So we've been Sarah's best kept secret for a while. I feel.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
You're not the best.
It's gonna be. I hope you know it's gonna be great when they figure it out and watch the series.
Oh my god! And here's some of your
look at what we've been talking about and all these talk shows.
Right? Honestly, I don't think they ever will.
I don't know. Who knows? And the day that it happens will be hilarious.
Never say never, for never finds a way to end.
Maybe someday we'll watch the episode with my uncle.
Absolutely. I hope there is an episode where you get to record that reaction, where we're here for that, to see every step of them reacting to your videos.
Yes,
that
I should get my dad to come on sometime, though. I'll make that happen.
That would be great.
Grab
that would
all
be
the
amazing.
poster boards.
Yes.
All of the poster boards.
Yep.
I'm just responding to
all of them.
We're just talking to the new mod. That's all.
The new mod, yes, the new mod.
Go and steal
Wonderful
all of the poster boards that you can.
All right.
I'm going to see how
so I was just wanted to end. So we're getting close to the hour, and I wanted to end on something.
No, I do also. Yeah, we wanted to talk about.
Yeah, this is exactly what we're doing.
With a new direction.
With a new direction.
Talk about somebody.
We're gonna
who's
roll the
also
dice.
looking for a new direction.
We're rolling the
shout out
dice.
to
I got this.
a
Don't
wonderful
worry, I'll
person
help.
to roll the dice and see what
All
happens.
right, so let's all talk at
Thanks.
once, so no one understands what we're talking about.
Yeah.
What kind of die are we
Yeah.
rolling?
2, 1.
All the dice.
I rolled a 5.
On what?
Perfect. That means perfect.
D6.
All right, are you going to tell the masses
our
what it
chances
is,
are good.
Insaniac?
Our chances. All right. Well,
Okay, what are we telling the masses? What's
we're talking
What
about
are we rolling
a
about?
wonderful shout out. We're going to shout out to a specific person this time, just to stream, just to see how things go, and bridge of support. We're shouting out to Gordon Ramsay today. If for the people that haven't noticed on certain on Twitch,
On
who
Twitter.
haven't noticed
It was on
Twitch
Twitter.
and Twitter, on Twitch and Twitter, all those the both platforms, because it's a co kind of thing. Gordon Ramsay on Twitter tweeted at Twitch. Man, I never thought I'd have to say that tongue twister before in my life. And asking about how Twitch works and how to set up his own live stream in a sense and how things work. So we at the Villain Talk Show are going to be sending him a tweet just to let him know, if he wants to come on and talk about it and learn about the very thing that we've been sitting here with you guys, learning how to figure out a talk show, how to set up a live stream podcast with using Twitch and other podcast systems, YouTube and stuff, and figure it out with us. We'll be happy to have him come on, and we're going to be tweeting out at him. So for those of you that are listening and want to potentially maybe see Gordon Ramsay on our talk show, if and when, who knows? Maybe he doesn't even know. Maybe he doesn't even know. But you viewers out there, if you want to make it happen, be sure to be the minions. Check out Gordon Ramsay.
We openly tweeted at him because he messaged Twitch that he wanted to start Twitch streaming, and we just said, you know what? We figured it out by ourselves, and we know all the ins and outs now, and we use the actual Twitch Studio beta, and we said, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna try. I mean, we don't expect anything, but
maybe we can help him out.
You use Twitter. Make sure to retweet it.
I can guarantee we would all four of us, five of us, would collectively shit our pants if he responded.
Yeah. I would be amazing.
Let alone if he said yes or no.
Surprisingly nervous.
If he just responded,
that'd be hilarious and amazing. But
could you imagine?
Even if he shows up to do anything,
could you imagine that episode? I couldn't do it. I couldn't talk to the guy. I'd be so scared.
I would be so excited and nervous, and it would be so interesting. But
I would be an excellent teacher, but
I don't know if we are excellent teachers through Hollow. We try hard, but it doesn't always. We don't learn from ourselves some days.
Anyway, we are now at the hour. I'm sorry.
Like you, Ruhala.
That none of you had anything better to do this wonderful Wednesday night, but I'm glad
I love you all.
Of you spent it with us here.
Wednesday? I guess it has to be.
It's Wednesday.
Yeah. It's Thursday.
It's Wednesday, Sarah.
It's Wednesday somewhere.
Let's track, okay?
I am C4.
This is why I
need Sarah Vike. This is Insanieac. And this is the Greasy Boy, and we are the Villains of the Villains Talk Show. Shout out to Rouge Allah, our new mod. Shout out to For the Wheel, our only Patreon. Follow us, like us, share us, subscribe to us. You don't have to do any of that. In fact, don't do it. Don't subscribe to any of our shit. I dare you. I freaking dare you.
Just avoid us and show how much horrible you are. How villainous you can be to the villains. And
why are those so loud?
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't know.
We hope you have a good night. We love you all.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.